Charles, you know, White House aides have said that they wanted this speech to be about jobs. They didn't want it to be about the specifics of the quote-unquote pay-fors. But they say it's all going to be paid for, $450 billion.
Well, I just heard the statement that we had on the show from the White House communications director, and his answer was extremely slippery. You would think that they would say, okay, we're going to spend X on the stimulus, and we will then raise the money in another part of the bill. But no, what Pfeiffer was saying was, we're going to recommend to the Super Committee of Congress, which is working on the deficit reduction, a way that would offset the spending. So it isn't even in a separate bill. It isn't in this bill, apparently. It's going to be a separate recommendation. And that, to me, is supremely cynical, because nobody has any idea in a committee like that whether anything is coming out of it. So tonight he'll promise it's not going to add a dime on the deficit, but the way it's structured, there is no guarantee of that at all. But I find the entire exercise incredibly cynical. I think Steve is simply not cynical enough in saying it's not going to pass. I think it's designed so that Republicans will reject it, and Obama will then have a foil that he can run against next year in November.
We just saw Vice President Biden walk in. Behind him, the Senate leadership.